Hello and welcome back. Dual spoilers tease that when Belle is sent to Statesville Prison for Charlie's murder, in an upcoming Days of Our Lives episode, John will regret wanting to remember the night it happened. Belle acts crazy, confessing that she could save her daughter, Claire, from the hands of Jan's killer. But going to jail for a murder she didn't commit is a plan crazy and unacceptable. Sean had told Jan to meet him in a room at the Salem Inn, but this plan was foiled by Dr. Snyder, who admitted to Belle that Jan knew she and Sean knew she had faked a great part of his coma. Snyder himself had been part of the reason Jan found out, which of course had both Belle and Sean upset tremendously. Sean begins to suspect this plan, but he doesn't know what the reason is. It is unacceptable that his wife is the killer. After receiving a call from Jan in which she hurt Claire to make her scream so her parents could hear her and prove she and Claire, Belle had made a deal. She would surrender and confess to the murder of Charlie Dale, and Jan could have Sean as long as she lets Claire go. Viewers of Days of Our Lives will recall that all the evidence proved that Belle murdered Charlie. Her missing button in her red hooded coat and the tape Jan stole from Dr. Williams' office where she hypnotized Belle's father, John Black, because he wanted to remember what happened that night, there to make sure he hadn't killed Charlie. Viewers of Days of Our Lives will recall that Belle made a deal with Jan to save her, as well as Sean's daughter, Claire. Jan kidnapped Claire in a plot to keep Belle out so she could pursue Sean again, even though Sean and Belle had already agreed on a plot to get Jan to confess to Charlie's murder. Sean even kissed Jan after setting up a fight with Belle, who was walking away in anger to make him look real. His rage and headache stemmed from this brain aneurysm he suffered from several months ago. So he asked Marlena to hypnotize him, and she finally agreed and recorded the session, as she usually does with any other patient, whether or not she uses hypnosis. John remembered someone in Belle's red coat who shot Charlie, but he assumed it was Belle because he only saw her from behind and recognized the coat. Viewers of Days of Our Lives will recall that John was afraid of being the one to murder Charlie, and while he may or may not have surrendered, he wanted to remember. Viewers of Days of Our Lives will recall John remembered he went to Charlie's apartment in a rage, but remembered nothing but hearing a gunshot. Then woke up in his car with a severe headache. Viewers of Days of Our Lives now know that Jan planned the staging of Belle, broke into her and Sean's house, stole her coat one night, and even tore a button and left it in the room. Charlie's apartment. Jan found the gun, Kate, in between the two when Allie left, leaving the gun behind. Tripp knocked on the door and didn't realize he had been seen in anything. Thanks for watching, goodbye, and see you again.